I just got to tell you something real quick. Ready? Hey, you suck. I know it doesn't feel good to hear that, but you know, as we go through life pushing ourselves to go after our goals, raise our standards, do exceptional things, we are going to run into people with that attitude. People will come right up, point you in the face and tell us that you suck. And how are we going to deal with it? We've got to develop the ability to deal with critics. Got to develop the ability to handle criticism. Today we're going to dive into that. Hi, my name is Mark Gibson and welcome back to 1 Million Cats, where we are building a global community of 1 million curious, audacious, tenacious people who want to go do something big. Okay, so very early on in my coaching career, I learned if I was going to be a good coach, I would have to teach my athletes how to deal with criticism. I needed, as a coach, to be able to criticize my gymnasts without them taking it all personal and getting upset and, you know, and making my comments less effective. So what I came up with was a technique I called separating performer from performance. In other words, when my gymnast makes a mistake and falls off pommel horse or doesn't do a very good routine, I need to be able to get in there and criticize the performance, not the performer. In other words, I might go up to them after a bad routine and say, man, that routine really sucked. And I want my athlete to respond by saying, you're right, it did suck. Where did I go wrong? How can we fix it? What can we do differently? Because I want my athletes to understand that whenever I criticize them, I'm criticizing what they do. I'm not criticizing who they are. I'm criticizing the performance, not the performer. And I cannot be an effective coach or a leader until I teach that lesson to my athletes. And it's a lesson we all got to take in. It's a lesson we've all got to learn. If we go through life and every time someone criticizes us, every time someone puts us down, we take it personally and just take it as an insult, we're going to end up quitting and giving up and just never really achieving anything in life. Now, I will say this. There are people that don't understand this technique. There are coaches, teachers, parents, bosses who will attack you personally. They're not criticizing your performance. They're criticizing you. And when they say you suck, they mean you suck. And so how do you deal with those people? Because, you know, you can't change them. It's just who they are. They haven't listened to this video. So you got to find a way to take what they say and use it. So, you know, turn the technique around. When somebody comes up to you and just says, you suck, they criticize you directly, in your mind, just say, oh, they're not talking about me. They're talking about what I did. If you develop this ability, then no one can put you down. Nobody can criticize you. You become less fragile, less sensitive, and whatever comes at you, you can use it to your advantage. You can use it to actually improve yourself and move forward. No one can knock you down. Remember, when anybody comes up to you, they're only trying to improve your performance. They're not trying to put down the performer. Even if they think they are, you don't have to see it that way. Okay, so there you have it. Learn how to separate performer from performance and you become immune to criticism. Hey, I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Come back here every week for more of the same, but most importantly, tell everyone you know. Because remember, we're trying to develop a global community here of 1 million curious, audacious, tenacious people across the world. So come back every week, new videos, but most importantly, remember, go do something big.